What's going on, guys? We're back with some more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle videos, and we have the top 10 best easy A's, ranking them from weakest to strongest. So obviously there's more than 10 Extreme Z Awakened units in the game at this point, but we're going to be considering only the top 10. We're going to rank them, you know, obviously 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down to 1. Now these damn calculations were not done by me. I don't take credit for this. I am on the Dokkan Battle Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit. This particular post was made by Ryler ZZ. This person has done the calculations themselves and provided all information. So what I'm doing is actually reading the information off to you guys and giving you my own take on it. But for the most part, this was not done by me, so I don't take credit for it. I will post a link to the original post in the description. I do recommend every one of you go down there to check it out and upvote it. Go ahead and support it. Why not? So I'm going to be talking about, well, in this specific list, so two things are considered in terms of ranking these units. Now, one obviously is overall damage output, and the other is how well they fit in certain teams, how viable they are in their own categories, and, you know, link set and synergy with the overall team. So although one unit might have more damage potential, other units might have better linking partners and have better supports, which means their damage output overall will be better for the team, and you can probably get events done faster and everything else. So this list, he does have rank 14 all the way down to 1. I'm only going to talk about 10 to obviously 10, 9, 8, 7 all the way down to 1, but I will mention who the 14, 13, 12, and 11 is. So hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, share, comment down below. Support these videos, and if you do like them, you know, obviously once again, leave a like so I can do more of these kind of videos for you guys. You kind of ranking top 10, 5 kind of videos. So if you do enjoy them, down below is the way to go. Let me know by hitting the like button, and let's make that thing. So not going to go into detail about the damage potential of this card, but number 14 is the Physical Kid Buu. He didn't make the cut because he doesn't do enough damage, and he doesn't have enough support on his own team to push him above and beyond. Number 13 is actually going to be the AGL Ultimate Gohan. Actually just got Extreme Z Awakened, but once again, he just doesn't make the top 10 cut. Number 12 is going to be the Intelligence Perfect Cell, who got a very appropriate Extreme Z Awakened, but once again, the units in the game who does so much more damage than him, who have better supports and better team synergy and everything. So although he's a great EZA, he just did not make the top 10 again, well, you know, on this particular list. And 11 is the STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who once again, very, very good Extreme Z Awakened. I do enjoy this card quite a bit, but just did not make the cut due to overall damage output. Now we're going to be diving into 10 all the way down to 1. So we're going to go into detail about the number 10 spot, which is the Physical Ultimate Gohan. So he cracked the list at the number 10 spot for, you know, the number 10, I guess, hardest hitting damage potential unit who has the best synergy in the game right now. So with this list, certain things are considered, like, you know, the team they fit on and certain link sets. Now, once again, keep in mind, with these teams, we have some teams that have like 130% attack up, 150%, 170%. So there's a bit of inconsistency with the potential of the cards, because although Gohan is number 10, he only has a 130% attack leadability considered, because they're considering on the Majin Buu Saga category team. I don't think there's a team currently in the game where this particular Gohan fits on that he can have above 130. I believe it's only the Majin Buu Saga category and Hybrid Saiyans, and they both have 130% attack up. So if there was like a 150% team, 170% team, then he probably would have a better chance to probably rank 9, 8, or even 7. But, you know, as of right now, we have to work with what the game has for us, which is this 130% leadability. So he's considered on the Majin Buu Saga category team. Link set active is Power Bestowed by God, which is 100% uptime and Fierce Battle. Now, with this particular Gohan, we're going to be talking about the free dupe system buffs. Obviously, free dupe system meaning you don't need any dupes to get these additional stats. Then we're going to be talking about the free dupe system with support. Then at Rainbow Star. Then at Rainbow Star with the support. So this guy, free dupe system, no support, is doing 888k, which is pretty okay. Obviously, that's fully Extreme Z Awakened with super attack level 15. Now, him at free dupe system with the Super Vegito 30% super attack mechanic buff, the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman link set, obviously Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman LR, that is, as well as the Super Saiyan STR Gohan, which is the World Tournament reward. He does provide a 2 key and 25% attack and defense increase for super allies. This Gohan is now at a 1 million attack stat. So him at Rainbow Star is now at 1.6. Him at Rainbow Star with those additional supports that I mentioned earlier is at 1.8. So as you can see, the supports make up about, in terms of him being at Rainbow Star, we're adding about 230k additional damage, which is pretty substantial. So supports are very, very massive in this game, obviously, and they're all very, very important in these damage calculations. Moving on, we have number 9, which is the Intelligence Ultimate Gohan. He's also considered on the Modern Boost category team with a 130% attack up. Link sets active, Infighter, Power Bestowed by God, First Battle, and Saiyan Warrior Race. This guy at Free Dupe System is doing 1 million damage. Pretty nice. This guy at Free Dupe System with the Super Vegito physical, that is Super Attack Mechanic buff at 30% attack, the Super Saiyan 1 and 2 Great Saiyaman LR for a linking partner, and also the STR Super Saiyan 2, well, not Super Saiyan 2, but STR Super Saiyan Gohan from the World Tournament. This man is now at 1.2 million attack. Very appropriate. This man at Rainbow Star is doing down near 2 million damage. So it's like 1.998, call it 2 million. So at Rainbow Star with no support, 1.998 or rounded up to 2 million damage. Now, if he's at Rainbow Star with the additional support, he's doing 2.28 or if we want to round up 2.3 million damage, which is very, very good. Very, very cool. Keep in mind, crits are not considered, and the potential of obviously some stacking. Like, for example, this particular Gohan stacks his attack infinitely. So if you get enough attack stacking, then I mean he could probably rank a bit higher. But we're trying to keep things as basic and with a certain level of consistency as possible. But he does fall number 9. Now, talking about the number 8 spot, we have the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, this card previously was one of the worst cards in the game. Even though he had a Dokkan Awakening in the first battle, he was still very, very bad. Now he makes it number 8 at the hardest hitting Easy Awaken unit in the game. So that's very, very cool. Well, according to this specific damage calculation post, this guy is considered on the Super Saiyan 3 category team, which has a 170% attack lead ability. Links active are Super Saiyan First Battle, Limit Breaking Form, and Saiyan Warrior Race. Now, moving on to his Free Dupe System. Free Dupe System meaning, once again, no dupes, just additional 2,000 stats across the board. He's at a 1.1 million attack. Free Dupe System with the Bardock, which is Super Saiyan 3 Bardock support. Obviously, being under 70% HP, gets an additional 40% attack up. That's massive. Units that are also considered with this support, buff with the Free Dupe System potential is Intelligence Buffku or Super Saiyan Goku, the one that's buff. He does provide, I believe, it's a 2 key and 25% attack and defense to specific typing units, which is obviously calculated to this particular Super Saiyan 3 Bardock overall damage output. And, obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock has the additional intelligence portion of his leader ability. So you can run this guy that, obviously is a viable option for certain units. And the last unit considered is the Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku with the additional 33% attack up passive. So now he's at a 1.3 million at Free Dupe System with the support. At Rainbow Star, he's now at 2 million. At Rainbow Star, with this support, he's at 2.3 million. So this guy is definitely doing pretty amazing damage, and his EZA is very, very awesome. Number 7 is going to be the Tech Perfect Cell. Yep, I kind of thought he would have been a bit higher, but once again, well, this guy in particular is a nuker, so he is very reliant on getting a lot of orbs. This particular calculation is considering him getting on average like 6.5 orbs. So in certain scenarios where you get, let's say, I don't know, like 10 orbs, this guy could probably crack top 10. Well, sorry, the top 5. But in this particular damage calculation, it keeps some consistency going on. It's only 6.5 orbs calculated and considered. So this guy is on a category of the Android leader ability, which is 170% attack up. First Battle is active, which is the only link that's considered active right now in this particular damage calculation. Him at Free Dupe System with only 6.5 orbs on average obtained on the map. He's at a 1.4 million attack stat at Free Dupe System with Android 21's 30% support passive factored in. He's at a 1.1 1.47, which is additional 70k attack up, which is definitely helpful. Him now at Rainbow Star with an average of 6.5 orbs is at a 2.6 million attack stat. And him at Rainbow Star with the Iron 21 30% additional passive support is at a 2.8 million attack stack. So very, very good. That's a pretty big jump from the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who actually came in number 5. But they actually have the same attack speed ability. So, but as you can see, I mean, that's like a 500k difference between number 8 and number 7. So massive. Now talking about number 6, which is actually going to be the STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku that has his Extreme Z Awakening. He's considered on the Super Saiyan 3 category with a 170% attack up. Links active that are considered our Super Saiyan First Battle, Limb Breaking Form, and Saiyan Warrior Race. Moving on to his Freedom System buffs, we have a 1.3 million attack stat. Freedom System buffs with the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a linking buddy. Sorry, no, not LR, not the LR one. Links, well, yeah, the linking partner for him, yeah, sorry, this, so they kind of made a oopsie right here. They have LR Goku, but it's actually, wait, who do they have as a linking? I guess it's Bardock then. Okay, so Bardock is linking partner for this particular Goku. Okay, I gotcha. So Bardock is a linking partner, which, you know, obviously that makes sense because once you get below 70% HP, you get the 4% additional attack, which is massive. So that's considered. We have the Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku as a floater, providing that 33% attack up. So with the Freedom System and the additional support as a passive from these units, he's now at a 1.56, or if you want to round up, 1.6 million attack stat, which is very, very good. Him at Rainbow Star without the additional support is at a 2.5 million attack stat. Him at Rainbow Star with the additional passive supports are at a 2.8 million attack stat. That is pretty damn good. He did beat Cell by not that much, by 30k additional damage. So, but this Goku does have more support than Cell, so that does need to be considered when, you know, obviously looking at this list. Now, talking about the top 5s now, coming in at number 5 is the STR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Yes. This guy is considered on the movie bosses category at 150% attack up. Links active are Fierce Battle, Saiyan Warrior Race, and Super Saiyan. This guy had a Freedom System buff stat at 1.1 million attack stat. Freedom System, no additional support. I'm actually a little surprised, but he does get a massive buff. Keep that in mind. His Freedom System buff is actually a bit higher than any other normal unit. So he does get additional attack, which is obviously going to be factored into more damage output. Now, him out of the Freedom System with the ×2 Turles. So we have 2 Turleses as a floater. So if you know anything about Turles, he does provide, I think it's a 3 key and 40% attack. That's considered as well as the physical kit boost support. So that's a lot of support. So he goes from 1.1 Freedom System with no support to now a 1.58, or round up to a 1.6 million attack stat with the support at Freedom System. Very, very good. Him at Rainbow Star is doing 2.1. Him at Rainbow Star, obviously with the support now, is doing 3 million damage. So we have our very first unit on the list that is now breaking into the 3 million damage without a crit. Keep that in mind. This guy does obviously stack his attack with his super tap mechanic. I don't think that's considered because that might be a bit too inconsistent, but that's a factor. So, you know, if that goes off, then he's going to be doing more damage, obviously. So, but for the most part, very, very good unit. Now talking about number 4, which is actually the physical full power Frieza. This guy is considered on the most malevolent clan leader ability, or the category if you want to call it. Lead ability provides a 170% attack up. Links as considered are Fierce Battle, Universe's Most Malevolent, Prodigies, and Nightmare. So him at a Freedom System without any additional support at fully Extreme Z Awakened level of 140, obviously. Super attack 15. This man is doing a 1.59, or round up to 1.6 million attack, which is very, very massive. Like, that's pretty damn huge. And him at Freedom System with only Turles as a support with additional 4% attack up is now doing a 1.8. So that is pretty damn nice. Now, I believe his linking partner for this is actually going to be the Dokkan Festival Metal Cooler, the AGL one. So consider that when talking about this, you know, in terms of who he leaves that link with, obviously. At Rainbow Star, without any support, the man is doing 2.999 million, or if you want to round up to 3 million damage at Rainbow Star. That is very, very freaking high. That's really freaking high. Him at Rainbow Star, with only the AGL Turles support, is doing 3.39, or if you want to round it up to 3.4 million attacks. So at Rainbow Star, with just Turles as a support, not even considering the obviously the support intelligence metal cooler, which is an option, I suppose. I believe he does provide initial 30% attack, which is obviously more damage to buff him even further beyond if you want to go that route. But you might lose links like first battle and everything, you know, and like, you know, obviously universe is most malevolent, so certain links will probably be lost if you do take off units and put units on. But there's probably ways to buff him even further beyond, obviously with support items as well. But for the most part, he's doing very, very well just like that. Now talking about the top 3 guys, we are in the number 3 of the hardest hitting EZA units in the game. Talking about number 3, which is the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who is considered on the Super Saiyan 3 category team, providing himself, well, the leader ability provides him with 170% attack. Link sets considered are Super Saiyan First Battle, Limit Breaking Form, and Saiyan Warrior Race. Him at a free dupe system, obviously with no support, he's at a 1.69 or 1.7 million attack stat. Him at free dupe system with the Bardock passive and Super Saiyan 3 Goku support passive active is at a 1.97 or round up to a 2 million attack stat. Free dupe system, very, very freaking high, just with some support, obviously. That's very, very good. Him at Rainbow Star, oh my god. Him at Rainbow Star goes to 3.1 million. Him at Rainbow Star, with now the Bardock support and the Super Saiyan 3 GT Kid Goku support, goes to 3.48 or round up to 3.5 million attack stat. That is really freaking high, my boy. Like, geez. But there are units who actually do a bit more damage. Yes, there are units who do more damage. So coming at number 2 is, to my surprise, the Intelligence Janemba. Wow. Wow. I'm actually surprised. I haven't seen his list yet, honestly. I'm going through it first time myself as well, but that is really impressive for this unit. Now, he's on the Move Boss category team, giving himself, or the lead ability gives himself a 150% attack up. So he is beating units who gets a 170% lead ability buff. He gets 150, which is still pretty high. It's a 20% difference, but there's still an attack difference to where he is at a bit of disadvantage and still beating certain units on. So that needs to be considered. Now, links that consider here are First Battle and Nightmare. Brutal Beatdown is considered only 66% of the time, but I guess it's depends on who he's linked with and everything. But that's also a factor somewhat. Now, his free dupe system buffs gives him a 1.6 million attack stat. Free dupe system with a double Turles and Kid Buu support on this particular category of the Move Boss category is at a 2 million attack stat. Him at Rainbow Star without any support is at a 3 million attack stat. And him at Rainbow Star with double Turles and a Kid Buu is at a 3.8 million attack stat. That is really freaking high. It's like, it's 320k more damage than the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, wow. This Janemba got a stupid EZA. Like, Jesus. But there's a unit who actually has more damage potential than him. Coming in at number 1, if you don't know, and if you don't know who I've not mentioned as of yet, is the Tech Beerus. Yes. He is calculated to be the hardest hitting EZA unit in the game. Yes. Insane, right? So, lead ability considered is a movie boss lead ability, providing himself with a 150% attack up. Link sets considered is First Battle, Godly Power, Prodigies, and the Innocents. 100% time considered. And Beerus' second buff obviously has an additional buff to where he gives himself even more attack once hit. For I believe an additional 4 turns, something like that. That's considered 70% of the time, but it's still a factor to his overall damage output. Free dupe system. Free No additional buffs. He's already at 2 million damage. That's really freaking high. Freedom System with the Turles and Kid Buu support. He's at a 2.5 million attack stat. At Rainbow Star with no support, he's at a 3.89 or round up to a 3.9 million attack stat. In him at Rainbow Star with Turles support and Kid Buu, linking obviously with the LR Bears. You know, all these cards have their own linking partners. I didn't go into that too much, but they all have their linking partners. This guy has the LR Bears as linking partner. He is at a 4.8 million attack stat. That is, bro, that is a million more than Janemba. There's a million gap between number 1 and 2. Like, dude, that is really freaking high, man. Wow. So this was really fun to go through. This is really fun to read, to see who has more damage output and who's probably, you know, the units you should be considered running. All the easies, once again, are very, very good, but obviously some are a bit better than others, and some, you know, do get better buffs and do more damage and everything. Now, once again, this was not done by me. I didn't come up with the calculation numbers. It was done once again by Ryler ZZ on the Dokkan Battle Reddit. So once again, link is down below in the description to the original post. Check it out, support it, and hope you guys enjoy this very informative video. So yeah, get units CZA because they are very, very important and they do freaking matter. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, share, comment down below, and subscribe, make things sub to the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.